I've recorded this multiple times, but this time, this is going to be the one. So, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, okay? Whenever you're watching this, Doc, I'm Lafayette, if you already didn't know, which you did. Currently working a shift at Kroger in the fuel center. It's pretty slow, so we're all good. We're all good. So today, I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to make sure I limit my ums. Today, we're going to be talking about Erikson, and we're going to specifically be talking about a psychoanalytic theory of his, which is specifically the psychosocial stages in his breakdown on how one develops basically through interactions. So, and also he correlates ages with it, and that's my interpretation of his theory. So, here's where I agree with Erikson. I agree with Erikson when it comes to how he describes development. What I don't agree is the age concept of how age correlates with the development. That I don't agree with, and I can get more into that a little later. And by a little later, I mean like a minute later. So I agree with the his belief on development as a result of interaction between inner instincts and other cultural and social demands. I do believe that we as people develop based on the people who are around us, and also our environment can play a role, which ties in with nature versus nurture. However, as a person who I would say has done some self-development in my life, I don't think that is the only factors that determine our development. And so me pulling away from certain things that I've seen and experienced, stuff like that, and realizing that's not how I want to be and how I desire to be as a person, that's where my self-development came in. Now, where I disagree is the ages, okay? There's a chart that details his age ranges and correlates to what he describes as a crisis and crises that one experiences at different ages. I disagree with this. I truly do believe that a person who is younger than me can experience so much more of an aspect in life than me, and that right there, in my opinion, debunks his theory when it comes to the age concept of it. And also, I think it debunks a decent amount of psychology. And I have an issue with psychology and American society on how it's like programming and conditioning was purposely put out to make one feel like, okay, this is how my child, this is how my child needs to be, so they are considered normal. I have an issue with that, especially when we all live different lives. None of our lives are exactly the same. We all don't think exactly the same, don't act exactly the same, and we don't live in the exact same house. Therefore, and don't have the exact same people all around us. Therefore, if our life experience all differs, how can we all develop and fall under this norm category? This is where conditioning has taken place, and that's what I truly believe. Now, when it comes to the aspect of Erikson's theory that I actually agree with, I can use that in the profession of teaching and as a teacher, and I plan on to. I plan on using it by helping me understand how a student acts and why that student acts the way, and also why their legal guardian may act a certain way and behave a certain way, which will play, I would say, which will play an important role in me having this knowledge, because then I can understand how I need to respond to that parent, to that legal guardian, and to that student. And so that's how Erikson's theory, I would say, would play a important role in my future endeavors. So to conclude, I don't agree with Erikson's theory in its totality. I do agree with one aspect of it, and when it comes to ages and theories, I just think it's another way on how American society can help with conditioning and programming the minds of many. My name is Lafayette Robinson, and my talk is done. I hope everyone's having a great day. Doc, you're the only one seeing this. I hope you're having a great day.